I was merging you there for a second. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing really well, man. Just getting after it this morning. Got my workout in, got my greens going. Did you today's your day off running, right? You only run Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
So no, not so I run Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but then Tuesday, Thursday is biking.
Oh,
so Monday, Wednesday, Friday run, Tuesday, Thursday biking. So I biked this morning, yeah.
Man, I need to get a bike and get out there with you. I haven't done any of that. Like road biking, mountain biking.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm definitely addicted to bikes. I've got 3-4 different bikes. I've got a mountain bike, road bike, gravel bike, and an electric mountain bike. Actually, and an electric beach cruiser and a beach cruiser. So I'm actually like 6 or 7 bikes. Totally addicted to bikes. Our garage is just full of bikes because, my 4 kids and my wife and I. And my wife loves to bike too, which is really cool because, it's a good time together. It's good family time together. So, yeah, in fact, my 20-year-old Ethan he bikes with me Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturday. Typically, we're on the bike too. So, yeah, it's great. In fact, that's what I came out with yesterday. Is I challenged everyone in the community to wake up an hour earlier than their designated have to wake up. So my have to wake up is 7 o'clock. Like not have to. I mean, I get to right. But as far as like responsibility, I wake up at 7 and help get the kids up and make sure they're getting going and cook them breakfast so I've got to be. There's people expecting it, and I am being, I like to call it proactive and reactive. I have to be reactive at 7 o'clock where people need me. So I challenged everyone yesterday in my community to wake up an hour earlier than their designated have to moment, right? And so
I love it.
Yeah, so I actually had a couple people reach out, and one of them actually was like a lifeguard, and that was Joseph, and he actually went swimming this morning and saw the sunrise for the first time in 2 or 3 years. And so coming from a person that sees the sunrise every single morning and just seeing God's gift to us, I couldn't imagine not seeing the sunrise. And so I'm loving the challenge that others are accepting and being out there. It's pretty cool.
I love it. I know one thing you had mentioned as well on that call, Spence, was that, typically you're either early morning like that or you're kind of late after, or late evening, when you can really have time for yourself. So, and that really resonated with me when you had mentioned that, basically it's one of those deals where, we're pulled as entrepreneurs, we're pulled in so many different directions, throughout that day that really resonated with me, that it's either got to be early on, which I've been, grateful that I've haven't struggled too much with waking up and getting after it, but definitely I could be doing a better job, I think, at, later on in the evening, just having more time, turn your phone off, go D&D, and then have that evening time as well. So,
right.
I love what you're doing in your community, man. I really respect it and definitely inspired by you for sure.
Hey, thanks. You're super awesome. I appreciate it. So we're going to back up a little bit. We just got going. So this is my friend Luke. Luke, and you're going to have to forgive me, and I hope you do. Your last name is just so unique. Say it for me again so I don't murder it.
Yeah, my last name is Careccia. Everyone butchers it, so no worries there, Spencer.
Careccia.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, Careccia. And so Luke is a friend of mine. He's a wholesaler, and we do a lot of deals together, and he's gracefully allowed to spend a few minutes with us, me to spend a few minutes with him this morning. So just super stoked what he's got going on in his life and his business, and he's just got great energy and just out there killing it, making it happen. So you guys did a team half marathon this past Saturday. Tell me how that went.
It was wonderful. We all got out there as a team, Mesquite Canyon out in Waddell over the weekend, and just pushed each other to get better. And I think that's really what leadership's about at the end of the day is, having the people involved in your organization be better than what they were yesterday. So it was great. We all pushed. We all finished, and we all really enjoyed it. And everyone's been talking. Yesterday, everyone's in the office. They're like, man, we need to book another one. We need to book another one. I'm like, well, no one wanted to do it originally, but now everyone loves it. So I think it turned a new leaf for a lot of guys as well. So that's awesome to see.
That's cool. How many guys did you get out there?
We had five guys out there.
Wow, that's cool as heck. Any girls?
No, none of the women on our team showed up. They all bowed out, so no way. We're not going.
Oh, shoot. Okay, cool. Well, heck, man, that's cool as heck. I'm glad that you guys did that and had that opportunity to just have that team bonding moment to go run a half marathon together. The weather was absolutely beautiful on Saturday, just a little breezy and just so nice, right?
Yeah, it was absolutely beautiful out there. And the first 6 miles were basically like, it was like 2,600 feet elevation. So like a 16% grade. So yeah, the first half was pretty brutal on everyone. But coming down, I mean, you have the view, you have the breeze, you're all running. There was probably about 100 people that showed up to that Air Viper half marathon. So yeah, we had a really good time with a lot of good people out there.
Nice, that's great. Well, that's great, Luke. Tell me a little bit about your morning routine, if you don't mind, as far as like what you're waking up to and getting excited for every single morning.
Yeah, so I think really, for me, just being vulnerable today with you on the call, hopefully providing value to someone out there listening is, really just making sure that I get up, and get myself in that gym every morning has been really my simple morning routine. And then after the gym, I get home, I get ready, I drink. I've been doing a lot of the AG1 recently, the athletic greens. So I've been doing that along with some protein in the morning. Getting into the office about an hour, half hour to hour earlier than the rest of the team, just to kind of set everything up, get the music on, kind of set that environment. I think is really important to really pace out that tone for the day of your team coming in. So get into the office, get the office, up and running, and then really from there, I like to knock out my emails, and then I go straight into forming out like our like morning meetings that we do. So I like to try to get as prepared as possible for those, writing down deals we're working on, anything that we need to reach out, any gifts we need to buy agents for referring us business. That's one big thing is, we take that really serious when someone gives us an opportunity to do business with them. We really try to, build that relationship. So that's really what my mornings spent around, is just getting in that gym and then really setting the team up for success.
That's awesome. That's really cool. I think that's great. And that's great. So Luke, you're still in your 20s, right?
Yeah, I just turned 26 in January.
That's great. And so how long have you been doing real estate?
So I've been licensed for about 5 years. I got licensed when I was 21.
21 years old. And give us a story of like your background of just getting into real estate.
Yeah, so I got into sales straight out of high school. I got into I worked at a dealership over here on the 202 in Cooper called Ride Now Power Sports, selling all the fun toys, the off-road side-by-sides, the motorcycles, all the stuff that really I'm passionate about. And I was grateful to come across a gentleman named Josh Slider that owns a door-to-door company here in the Valley, and he recruited me actually to knock doors. So I got out of the dealership life. I started knocking doors for about 2 years, and really was excited to get out there and really make a change. And at this time, I was selling satellite TV, which I'm going to tell probably my kids and grandkids one day, and they're going to be like, "What's that?" But I sold satellite TV door to door for about 2 years. And really just cut my teeth on, how to build rapport, how to speak with people. I was a pretty shy kind of, reserved kid, and was kind of honestly just lost in life, and didn't really have a direction. But after door to door, I really got hooked into sales and really enjoyed it, and had some great mentors around me, and a lot of folks that helped me spiritually as well. Was something that I struggled with early on, and just really was surrounded by a lot of really good mentors that finally, they looked at me and said, "Luke, one day you're probably not going to want to knock doors for a living. You might want to, start looking at something else," which I think is awesome from a leadership standpoint to kind of phase people out of your organization as you see them growing. And got into real estate, something I've been really passionate about from the door-to-door industry. And still have a lot of buddies doing door-to-door, and really respect what those guys do. And just got into real estate at 21, and just put my head down. Was had a lot of really good mentors as well. early on in real estate, and then ended up, leaving that team and starting my own called the Thrive Real Estate team. And, here we are growing. We have about 11 agents right now, and an amazing transaction coordinator that I wouldn't know what to do without, and another administrator. So, yeah, I've been super blessed for sure.
Man, hey, that's great. So do you guys still do, since you have that background in, like, knocking doors, do you still knock doors?
We don't. We're primarily a heavy on the cold calling side. So if you come into our office, it's really designed and set up for our guys to cold call. And that's one thing that I still love doing, and that's why one of my key hires that I just made recently, I think, is really going to allow me to buy back my time and focus more on getting on the phones and speaking with people and hopefully doing more deals that way.
Oh, that's great. That's really cool. That's great that you're just like, I'm a big working in your business, not on your business type guy to a fault. And it sounds like you also like to work in the business, which I really, really respect.
Yeah. I'm definitely guilty of that. And I think it's one of the areas I struggle with the most is staying in the business. But I just, something about leading from the front, especially in a cold calling team, I've noticed is really important, I think, for your team's success to see you out there doing it as well and see you involved in it as much as possible, along with doing, everything else that comes along with being the business owner.
Right. And these cold callers, I mean, a good cold caller can be on the phone for six hours a day and dial hundreds of people, right, for the most part?
Yeah, so our KPIs, in our office, we have $10,000 a month mindset. We have, it's kind of the standard we like to hold our guys to, and 200 dial minimum is our KPI for that. And yeah, they're spending anywhere from 3 to 6 hours on the phone, just depending on how many conversations and what that answer rate is.
That's great. That's really, really cool. You were probably using a little bit of terminology people didn't quite get. You said that he said he's spending $10,000 a month on marketing to, I assume, get the list and the software that you use to speed dial out several numbers, and then when it hits someone, it rings your phone. Correct? Is that kind of how the process works?
It is. Yeah, we do spend quite a bit on marketing and software and all that good stuff. And then really, our business is primarily around speaking with agents and building, those relationships with agents. So we do spend quite a bit of money. Like, we just bought 50 tickets to a spring training game that we'll be gifting out to folks, and really just trying to lead with value. I think there's a lot of people that reach out to agents that have a, kind of a take mentality in the sense of, hey, send me your deal, versus really providing that value with nothing in return. And then, and with doing that, you forge really, really solid relationships with genuine, authentic people that want to see you succeed and vice versa. And it seems to really work well doing that. And that's really what we've been focused on.
That's great. I love it. That's good. Well, you're inspiring to me. Your business is inspiring to me. I love what you guys got going on, and I appreciate you being a friend. Luke also actually, like my son Weston, has a skating background, and he cruised over with his fiance to watch Weston, my boy, in the Phoenix Am last year. So that oddly is coming up here in the next week and a half or so. And just thanks for being a friend and being an industry leader and inspiring all of us. I appreciate it, Luke.
Yeah, thank you, Spencer. I appreciate your friendship as well. And, your son's awesome. Weston he's going to be in the Olympics or X Games here one of the days. He's a mouse kid, and I hope all the best to you and your family. And I'm definitely blessed to have, get to know you these last, year or so. And, if there's anything I can do to support you or your community, have them reach out. I'm more than happy to help in any way possible, and I greatly appreciate you having me on this call.
Yeah, man. Thank you. And let's just give a quick reminder. Where can they find you on Instagram so they can make sure they follow you?
Yeah, so they can find me on Instagram at introduced as Luke on Instagram. And, I try to, stay consistent on there. That's usually the best place to reach out to me, DM me, and we can connect on social.
Okay. That's awesome. You're great. I appreciate you, bud. Have a great day, man. Go make some awesome things happen, and we'll chat.
Thank you, Spencer. You as well. Take care.
Okay, we'll see you guys. Have a great day.